Ever wondered how to use Viagra for the best results? Well, you're in the right place. This video is designed to guide you through the proper usage of this popular medication to help you achieve optimal results. It's crucial to understand how to use Viagra correctly to maximize its benefits while minimizing potential side effects. In the next few minutes, we'll be demystifying the process, providing you with reliable, easy-to-understand information. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. First, it is crucial to understand what Viagra is. As the name suggests, Viagra is a popular medication known worldwide. But what exactly does it do? Well, Viagra is primarily used to treat erectile dysfunction, a condition that affects millions of men globally. Erectile dysfunction, often referred to as ED, is a condition where a man finds it difficult to achieve or maintain an erection suitable for sexual intercourse. This can be due to various factors, including stress, certain medical conditions, or sometimes, it just happens without any apparent reason. That's where Viagra comes in. Viagra is a part of a group of drugs known as PDE5 inhibitors. Its scientific name is sildenafil, and it works by targeting a specific enzyme in your body called phosphodiesterase type 5. This enzyme can sometimes restrict blood flow to the penis, and by inhibiting it, Viagra helps increase this blood flow. The key here is that Viagra doesn't automatically give you an erection. Instead, it assists your body in responding to sexual stimulation in a natural way. It's like giving your system a little boost when it needs it. So, in a nutshell, Viagra is a medication that helps men with erectile dysfunction achieve an erection by increasing blood flow to the penis, thereby aiding in a more satisfying sexual experience. Now that we understand what Viagra is, we can move on to how to use it effectively. Timing is everything. So, when should you take Viagra? Well, it's not as complicated as you might think. Viagra should ideally be taken about an hour before you plan to engage in sexual activity. This gives the medication ample time to get absorbed into your system and start doing its job. But if you're running a bit behind schedule, don't worry. Viagra can be taken anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours before sexual activity. This means it offers a pretty wide window of opportunity, making it a flexible option to suit your unique needs and schedule. However, it's crucial to remember that Viagra is not a magic pill. It won't cause an erection on its own. You also need sexual stimulation for it to work effectively. So, while Viagra can help enhance your performance, it's just one piece of the puzzle. But remember, Viagra alone won't cause an erection. Sexual stimulation is also needed. Now, on to the big question: how should you take Viagra? Well, folks, it's not as complicated as you might think. The first thing to remember is that Viagra should be swallowed whole. That's right, no crushing, chewing, or splitting the pill. It's designed to be taken as is. Just like any other medication, its effectiveness might be compromised if tampered with. The next thing you need to consider is what you're washing it down with. The best option is a full glass of water. Avoid alcohol, as it can potentially increase the chances of side effects and decrease the effectiveness of the pill. And no, grapefruit juice is not a good idea either. It can actually interfere with the way Viagra works in your body, so stick to water for this one. Now let's talk about timing. It's suggested that you take Viagra on an empty stomach. Why, you may ask? Well, having food in your stomach, especially a high-fat meal, can delay the absorption of Viagra into your system, which means it might take longer for it to work. If you can't avoid eating before taking the pill, aim for a low-fat meal. It's also important to note that Viagra should not be taken more than once in a 24-hour period. Overdoing it won't increase its effectiveness and could lead to unwanted side effects. So be patient and give it time to work. Keep in mind that it usually takes about 30 minutes to 1 hour for Viagra to kick in. Lastly, and possibly most importantly, always follow your doctor's instructions when taking Viagra. They know your health history and can guide you on the safe and effective use of this medication. So there you have it, folks, a step-by-step guide on how to take Viagra. Remember, swallow it whole with a glass of water, preferably on an empty stomach, and never take more than 1 pill per day. And remember, it's essential to follow your doctor's instructions. Like all medications, Viagra has potential side effects and precautions. Firstly, let's delve into some possible side effects. A considerable number of individuals may experience headaches after consuming Viagra. This is due to the dilation of blood vessels, which is how Viagra works its magic. So if you're prone to headaches, keep this in mind. Another common side effect is facial flushing. This is when your face, and sometimes upper body, feels warm and appears red. This again is a result of the dilation of your blood vessels. Don't be alarmed, it's simply your body adjusting to the medication. Some people may also experience an upset stomach. This is usually mild and should subside over time. If it persists, however, it's a good idea to have a chat with your doctor. Now let's talk about precautions. One important precaution to bear in mind is to avoid consuming alcohol when taking Viagra. Alcohol can increase the chances of certain side effects and can also interfere with the effectiveness of the medication. Another precaution is to avoid certain medicines when using Viagra. These can include nitrates, often prescribed for chest pain, as the combination can lead to a sudden drop in blood pressure. Also, be cautious if you're on alpha blockers for prostate problems or high blood pressure, as these too can lower your blood pressure when taken with Viagra. But the most important precaution of all is to consult with your doctor before starting Viagra. Your doctor can provide tailored advice based on your health history and current medications. Remember, everyone's body responds differently to medications, and what works well for one person may not work the same for you. To sum it up, while Viagra can be a helpful tool for many, it's crucial to be aware of the potential side effects and take the necessary precautions to ensure it's safe and effective for you. Always keep in mind your health safety when using Viagra. Let's quickly summarize what we've learned about using Viagra effectively. We embarked on this journey with a simple question: what is Viagra? We discovered that it's a medication used to treat erectile dysfunction, a condition that affects countless men worldwide. Viagra works by increasing blood flow to the penis, helping to achieve and maintain an erection. Then we explored the crucial question of when to take Viagra. Timing is key, as the medication needs some time to work its magic. Typically, Viagra is taken about 1 hour before sexual activity. However, it can be taken anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours before. So don't rush, plan ahead, and give the medication the time it needs. We also delved into the how-to of Viagra. We learned that it's not just about popping a pill, it's about taking the right dose, not overdoing it, and understanding that it won't work without sexual stimulation. Also, remember to avoid heavy meals before taking Viagra, as it can slow down the absorption rate and delay the effect. Next, we touched on the side effects and precautions. Like any medication, Viagra can have side effects, including headaches, flushing, upset stomach, and changes in vision. It's also important to note that Viagra should not be used with certain medications, like nitrates, as it can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure. And lastly, we cannot stress enough on the importance of consulting with your healthcare provider before starting on Viagra. They can provide you with the best advice tailored to your health condition and needs. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to using Viagra effectively. It's not just about taking a pill, it's about understanding how it works, when and how to take it, and being aware of the potential side effects and precautions. Remember, it's always best to consult with your doctor before starting a new medication. With the right knowledge and precautions, you can use Viagra effectively and safely.